Today, My 5 and Channel 5 have become 5.
Channel 5 has a new look, but unfortunately for us, it's not very inspiring. Welcome back to Give Me 5, the kind of series that looks at Channel 5's presentation in a half-assed way. After nearly 5 years of ambient and colour swapping stupid, Channel 5's owners Paramount announced a seemingly major rebrand in August 2024. New changes included a new colour scheme and even a new name, with the channel being shortened to just the number 5. Not even spelt out, just 5. Nevertheless, this rebrand was seemingly something the channel desperately needed if it wanted to look half decent again. We probably should have taken this with a pinch of salt, however, because what they did with it was extremely underwhelming.
Today, My 5 and Channel 5 have become 5. All the shows you love are still here, and don't worry, there's nothing you need to do or update.
Launched on the 12th of March 2025, the new colours were a dark shade of blue and a bright yellow for the logo, which unfortunately extends to the ident. What you're looking at is in fact the ident. That's right, the singular ident. If you reckon it looks worryingly similar to the 2020 idents, you're not alone. In fact, this so-called new ident is literally an exact template of the previous ident, just with a worse colour selection and no variety. I suppose it represents their schedule well. I'll touch more on that later. They've also introduced a new tagline of sorts, except it's less of a tagline and more of a command. Watch, stream on 5 doesn't exactly inspire much confidence if you ask me. My 5 has also been updated. Its name now also simply 5, actively mirroring Channel 4's technique, though it's up for debate if they've improved it or not. Last time I remember, the website itself doesn't look too different to what it was before. Certainly the content seems identical to whatever the hell they were shown before. Plus endboards have been updated and now look just really plain and frankly lazy from a design perspective. They've even adopted the UK TV method of using the channel's on-screen logo in the trailers as if that's any improvement whatsoever. Indeed, there's not much to talk about since they've gone out their way to make things look 10 times worse than what they did before, since the colour scheme is so uninspired that there's frankly very little, if any, ambition left. Speaking of ambition, the schedules of recent don't have me jumping with joy either. Channel 5 has a strong reputation for really crappy and repetitive programmes. Most broadcasters do, but none have done it so stiffly. There's loads of documentaries, mostly about the secret lives of the royal family, musicians, and dead sex predators. There's the usual, like TV movies and property shows, forget-all dramas, true crime stuff, nothing we haven't seen them do before. Unfortunately, it has been announced recently that all-round human bath bag and twat, Piers Morgan's very own show, Piers Morgan Uncensored, will have highlights being shown on Channel 5 on Friday nights starting soon. Pair that with their worrying obsession with scandals and overnight gambling, there's nearly a recipe for disaster. Milkshake nearly get a pass, but in this direction, I fear something unfortunate will happen that will give Channel 5 an excuse to axe the whole thing and replace it with back-to-back episodes of bargain-loving Brits in the Sun. So let's hope that doesn't actually happen. Still, we're in 2025, and Channel 5 is still as stubbornly borderline Tory as they can manage, especially paired with the recent merger between Paramount Global and Skydance Media that saw the new Paramount Skydance Corporation be given the worrying tagline of a Skydance Corporation, with David Ellison himself owning 50% of the company personally. So yeah, this apparent rebrand is underwhelming, emotionless, ambitionless, yucky, boring, and other synonyms for bad that I failed to mention. It feels more like Channel 5 don't want to move forward for as long as Paramount and Skydance have their way, or care to have their way. Ben Frau has been around for at least 12 years, but given what's happening, I see neither change, improvement, or anything else considered remotely positive. But I guess that's what Channel 5 gets for being owned by a multinational conglomerate with dollar signs in their eyes. And Network 10, I suppose. But from what I've seen, the Australians are getting better off than us Brits. Even the branding looks more yummy and colourful, lest we forget. pray for us.